The train was speeding, people screamed, and then without warning, she pushed her own mother off the moving train. Why would someone do something so cruel? The answer started 18 years earlier. The train thundered along the tracks, cutting through the quiet countryside like a metal serpent. Inside, passengers were caught in a moment of stunned chaos. A woman had just been pushed from the open carriage door, not by a stranger, not by a thief or a madman, but by her own daughter. People stood frozen in shock, some screaming, others rushing toward the door, eyes wide with disbelief as the train began to slow, screeching to a halt. The air inside the train car grew thick with tension. A security officer rushed toward the young woman still standing by the open door, her face pale but unreadable. She made no attempt to flee, no effort to explain. She simply stood there, hands trembling, staring into the wind. The moment was surreal. It didn't make sense. A young woman pushing her mother off a moving train? To many on board, it looked like the ultimate act of betrayal. Cruel, unforgivable, unexplainable. But to Alora, it was the only way out. The only way to end the life that had been nothing but a prison since the day she took her first breath. She had known what she was doing. She had known what it would look like. But she also knew the truth. And the truth had been buried for nearly 2 decades, buried behind locked doors, fake names, and carefully woven lies. As the emergency responders were called and police boarded the train, she remained silent. Not because she was guilty, but because the real story was one they wouldn't believe unless they heard it all. Her silence wasn't a confession, it was a warning, because the truth didn't begin on that train. The truth started 18 years earlier, in a hospital room under fluorescent lights with a newborn baby, and a woman who should have never been allowed near her.